Hi everyone, Kyle here from Bostick Family Light Show. We're here with part 2 of our P5 panel build. We're going to go over the enclosure today. We want to send a very special thanks to Michael Uwes for helping us get the panel configured in FPP and X-Lights. We ran into some problems. In our last video, the configuration that we showed was the updated version, but when we first got this set up, we did run into a few problems, and he spent a lot of time with us helping us get that sorted out. So thank you, Michael. And with that, let's dive in. So the first thing we did is go get this PVC plank, and I'll leave a link in the description. And it's just a weatherproof board. We ended up cutting the dados into it, or this little channel. This will allow the plexi or acrylic to sit inside this channel. And then from there, we drilled some recess holes so we could screw it together. On the bottom board, we ended up using this weatherproof plug. That way, the only thing that this panel will need is an extension cord and it'll be ready to go. We also drilled these holes in the channel or the dado, so any moisture that is caught will be able to drain or escape. And then from here, we can connect the power supply to this plug. The black wire is hot, green is going to be ground, and white is your neutral. The gold screw on plugs is typically the hot wire, so that's where the black wire will go. So you want to make sure that this is nice and tight, it's not loose. Once this panel's together, then it will be very difficult to get back to this. For the sides, we ended up creating these little custom brackets here, just with leftover PVC. And this will basically just hold the P5 panel up against the acrylic over here. That way it doesn't move, and we can make sure that it looks uniform. So once we have this together, we can go ahead and put the panel in. So we can see that's nice and snug. And then from here we had our HDPE plastic, and we will basically just slide this into the groove. And you want to make sure that there is a little bit of room or play in this channel. That way, as the PVC or plastic will expand, it will have some room and it won't break the enclosure. And then from here, if everything looks nice and flush, make sure that the panel doesn't have any residue on it, any burrs or anything like that from any of the cutting that you've done. So now we can go ahead and we can slide in the acrylic. Alright, so now we can go ahead and put the top on. Make sure that the HDPE and acrylic slide into the grooves or the dados, and then go ahead and you can screw this down. Now that the top is screwed on, we can go ahead and power up the panel and make sure that everything turns on and lights up as expected. So now that we have the panel powered on, we are able to send our output from X-Lights. The panel is currently upside down, but we went into the layer settings and used the transform feature to flip it 180 degrees. So the text is upside down just for this video, but everything is lighting up, text is working. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and subscribe button. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.